Hi, this is Paul Gale from paulgalenetwork.com, and today I'm going to be showing you basic punch training in Shotokan Karate, where you should be and why you should be in the position you are while performing your basic punches. First thing, your feet should be shoulder width apart. Second, the blades of your feet should be parallel with each other, not toes pointed out like this, not overly doing it like this. Next up, you don't want your legs to be fully extended. You want a slight bend in your knee, so you should be a little bit shorter than you are naturally. If you're preparing your punches, you may do so with your right hand over your left, for instance, and your left hand pointing out firmly. This is just giving you a guide of where you're punching. In this case, I'm going to punch with my right hand first, so my left hand is showing me where I'm going to punch. Once again, how I did that was right hand over my left, with my left hand going forward, being extended all of the way. My wrist bending upwards, my fingers clenched together tightly, my elbow extended, my right fist back above my belt on the right side of my body. When I punch, this hand closes and it goes from a hammer position into a supinated position, which is palms up. Simultaneously, this fist is going from a supinated position, palms up, rotating, 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 and they both will land at the same time. This one in a supinated, from a supinated to a pronated position. If you looked where I landed, it's in the middle of my body. I'm punching with these two knuckles. Once again, you don't have to reset each time necessarily, but you may. This is my guide. This is where I'm punching. I'm looking right here. 1. As these fists cross paths is pretty much when they change position from supinated to pronated grips, respectively. If I don't set up the hand in between and pause, this is what it looks like. You don't want to have your arms open. Your wrists should be back firmly against your body. You should feel your forearms, your elbows, rubbing against your rib cage. You do this long enough, you will wear a hole in both sides of your karate gi. Friction. Opening up is a slower punch. Hearing that audio reminder is a good check to make sure you are punching properly. Punch in the middle of your body. At the same time, you're pulling this arm back with as much energy as you're punching with this arm going forward. You could think of this as trying to hit somebody behind you. That's how much intent it should be. Also, don't let your elbow come off to the side. That will slow you down. So even if you're sliding properly here, no unnecessary movement. No need to pull your arm off to the side. Keep it tight in. Almost think of it as you're pointing with your elbow into the middle of your back. So you're not just pulling it back, but you're almost trying to reach that elbow as medially as you can to the middle of your back. The purpose of going in opposite directions at the same time is to maximize the amount of force you can generating forward. If you want to think of it to help you visualize, think of a pole right in front of you, and you have one piece of rope, and that rope is around the pole, connected in your hand, and it's a short rope. And if you're pulling with this hand, this rope back, this hand's going to go forward. You're launching that arm forward by pulling the other arm back. Where you're punching is important too, with these two knuckles, the hardest of the 4 knuckles in your fist. The wrist, you should not be bent here. If you punch like this, you will break your wrist. Don't punch like this. Likewise, don't punch like this. This should be as flat as it can be, transferring all the power from your deltoids throughout your triceps, pushing it forward. Your rotators going in until that last second. Your hands, thumbs should be on the outside of your fingers. Never like this. Bad mistake, you'll break your thumb. Fingers together, thumbs wrapped around. You may count. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rok, shich, hach, ku, ju, ya. From the profile. Hand out, ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah! Something to observe is from this perspective, how does it look like when I punch? Keeping your shoulders forward, keeping your hips forward. 1. See, my elbow is as far back medially, going inside my spine as it can. 2, 3, slower. 4, pulling it back. 5, I'm not overextending. I'm not doing this. 6, staying straight. 7, 8, 9, 10. Last thing you could do to check yourself. No unnecessary movement in Shotokan Karate. Don't bring your punch up into position. It's a straight line. The fastest you can possibly get this punch to this target. No curving outside, no going underneath, straight into its target. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah! Breathe in, breathe out. The whole time, my knees are slightly bent, my feet are parallel, my legs are shoulder width apart. That is basic punch training in Shotokan Karate. Thank you for watching. If this video was useful, please consider liking, commenting, sharing, and hitting that notification bell to stay tuned for future videos. Thank you for watching. This is Gale signing out. Os.